I was just trying to figure out where we could go, what I could do, how I could find a new way to make money. I was an entrepreneur for a long time. I actually just in January closed my digital marketing company, my agency that I had for almost 13 years. My wife finally let me close it. She didn't want me to close it because she said trading was too risky, and then I had to make sure that I still had a business that was bringing in income. But once you start to make enough money trading, it's kind of like, well, that's too bad because I don't want to do that anymore. And so I've always had that entrepreneur spirit. I'll tell you, I didn't go to trade because I needed to go make a whole bunch of money. I was making plenty of money with my company, with my network, or with my digital marketing company. I was making plenty. We were all fed. There was money in the banks, a roof over our head. We were in a good spot. The only thing was is I wasn't in a good spot. I was working. Anybody here start their own business and think they're going to live life? It's like I'm gonna start my digital marketing company, and then I'm just going to go travel around the world, my laptop, live carefree. Like anybody start their own business, think they're going to live that, and then as soon as 2 months into their own business, they're like, "What the hell did I do?" Now I'm the salesperson, I'm the accountant, I gotta manage clients, I gotta do all the work. Like, what have I done? Now we made more money, of course, made more income. The house was good, but I was literally sitting in my office listening to my family outside the door. Listening to where I wanted to be and the time that I spent was spent in running this marketing company and not being with my family where I wanted to do. So what I really was looking for was maybe not even to make more money, just to make this even the same amount of money, but make it efficiently. Make it make what I made in a week in an hour. Now, how many people would like to be like, yo, this is what I made a month and learn a skill where eventually you can make what you made in a month in a week or in a day or in an hour? That's what I was looking for. And I knew that trading and being in that financial space was going to give me that opportunity. And so I went looking for it. How many people go looking for these trading courses? We're looking at 10K, 20K. I had to be at my computer 8 to 10 hours a day. Then, if I wanted to continue after 90 days, I'd have to pay a coaching fee and a percentage of my profits and all these things. I was like, yo, I can't put myself in a position where I got to stop doing everything I'm doing and give 10 hours a day and pay a whole bunch of money. I got 4 kids. I got to feed, I got mouths to feed. I got college to save for. I got things I got to do. I can't do that. So I really put trading on the back burner. And I'm a guy who believes that if something's meant for you in this world, God doesn't make mistakes. He's going to put it in front of you. It's whatever choice you make when that thing lands in your lap. Um, and I had to make a choice to kind of put it on the shelf at that point. I was like, maybe trading doesn't work in what we're going. I'm just going to, maybe we can save up some money, put myself in a different position. And I got a phone call from a good friend who was at a convention learning about this other company and said, "Hey," just called me out of the blue. We hadn't talked in almost 11 years. Just called and said, my name popped out on his phone, and he was just like, "Hey man, you interested in learning to trade?" And I was like, "Of course." I'm like, I've been looking for years. I've been looking for a place to go and learn to trade. And I'm like, first thing was like, how much is it going to cost? And Randy's going to go over a little bit more of this stuff here at the end after we kind of go through the. I just want to tell you guys a story, but I was like, he was like, a couple $100 a month. And I was like, okay. I was like, sign me up. Do I have to be on my classes 8 hours a day? They were like, no, you can work it around on your own time. That was something that was super important to me because I could still run my marketing company, still make the money for my family, and put my time in on when I had that ability. And so I always say, thank God I said yes. A lot of people here, a lot of people, your minds are going to try and talk you out of things and tell you maybe this isn't right for you, or maybe it's not the right time. And all those are, none of that exists, right? That's all BS. It's all just, if it's for you, it's for you. And you need to just get to work. And so I was like, yeah, let's go. Like I could spend 3 years here and not spend as much money as I was going to spend in 90 days at these other companies. So I made the jump. God put it in front of me, said, "Hey, man, this is what you've been waiting for. It's time to go." I said yes. And I'd say the rest is history, but a lot of people here might not know the story is that we had my ups and downs. I got to a place where I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was actually on vacation at Christmas. So I've been in the company for like 3.5 months. I was following a guy. This is our previous company. Randy and I are both in this previous company, and I'm forever grateful for them for the learning the skill of trading. It's completely changed my life. But it was Christmas, and I was used to being up late and trading with this guy in London session. His name was Boss Kooiman, who we actually still have a really good relationship. Him and I, we talk all the time because we're in some funds together. But I was trading late at night with him. We went on vacation. I had my kids with me. My wife was at the parents' house because there's only so much room. The kids went to bed at 9 and it was like 11 o'clock. And I was like, what am I going to do with myself? And I had an epiphany in that moment where I was like, now, did I come here to follow somebody forever, or did I come here to learn the skill, to make it mine, to have a tool, to do all these things so that I can be mine forever? And in that moment, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep following this guy. I'm only going to take, my live account, go trade with this dude and do that thing. So my money's still moving. So I'm not trying to put my money in my own hands here 3 months into trading. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go figure out my own strategy. I'm going to go figure this out. Got back in my demo account. I started trading in US oil. So I started trading in US oil, quick scalping session strategy in and out of the market over and over. And I went 219 to 220 trades. I lost one trade in 2 months. And it was a small loss. So I literally went to turn it in on my live account. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And the day I went to turn it on my live account was the day pandemic hit and US oil went to positive barrels and they shut down trading. Literally just said, hey, you can't trade this asset anymore. You can't do it. So I went back, and this is how I know God had me in the right place, because I went back to the academy. I found another educator, and her name was Lee Allen. And I took my very first trade on US 30, and it went 10 times as fast and 10 times as far. And I was like, oh, damn, this is my jam. This is where I need to be. And now, full circle, Lee Allen is also an educator here in Jifu with us. Full circle. Like I've never even met her in person, but now we're both educating at the same company. And I had to tell her that story just over message. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to meet you." And she introduced me to US 30, and that changed my life. I then took my strategy, my short-term scalping strategy, took $3,300 to $1.2 million in 11 months. Now, past results don't guarantee future results, but after I had that run, I was like, okay, now I want to help other people do the same. I want to help other people find this skill. And I'll tell you, I had to go and the strategies changed multiple times. That's why we created the tool, because I was learning to trade and I was trading breakouts in an 18-month uptrend coming out of pandemic. We had a drop and I just kept taking trades on the way up. You'd have breakout trades. Now they run like 5-10 pips. They used to run 400. They just go. The whole day would just go straight up. You're like, oh, you'd have these crazy days. And then I realized the market shifted, right? They were quantitative easing and all the money they're pumping into the markets. The market stopped. Now breakouts turned into traps because they needed to take your money so they could continue in that direction because the money wasn't coming in fast enough. So they breakouts turned into traps. And I was like, man, my strategy, what I was using is now I'm going 50-50 and they're only going 20 pips in profit out of a breakout. I'm like, I gotta shift. And that's when I really got down to teaching other people how to trade. Because I asked myself, I'm like, if this strategy all of a sudden shifted on me, how am I teaching other people to do the same? And so that's when I went back and I was like, I got to start to add some pieces here, because I was what they call a naked Forex trader. I didn't, and that doesn't mean I traded with my clothes off. So, everybody knows that. I just mean I didn't have anything on the charts when I was trading. Right. So I had, I had nothing on the charts, just me and the candles. And I think that really served me a long term, learning how candles move. And I've built a relationship with US 30, of course. That's why they call me US 30 sniper. Her and she's been my mistress for 4.5 years, and I love her and hate her at times. Right. So, and it really came to figuring out how to find our opportunity to join trends, right? Really finding ourselves to find the long-term trends and find our ability to join them and get in and out of the market. The best way for me to describe my strategy is like we're surfing. Okay, we paddled out. We paddled out into the water, right? We're waiting for that wave. One might come, it's a little bit too small. One might come, it's not quite big enough. We got some things in our way. We were going to wait for that perfect wave. And when that perfect wave comes, we're going to get on it and we're going to get off it. We're going to get on it, take what we need out of it, and we're going to get off it before it's done. And that's where the strategy came. And that's really when I started to learn, price action and learning about price averages. And the first thing I ever had was an EMA, and that was called the 50. And I also learned that in the previous academy from something called the Aqua. And anybody who's in the previous academy, there was a strategy over there that used the 50. We called that the Aqua. And I realized when the chart crossed the 50, it ran. It pushed away from this average. I had to learn why, coming back to the price of the means and all those other things and why it would move that direction. And then it was like, okay, how do I make it so I can get an early entry on the cross or a strong entry? And that's where the 20 came in. And I realized once the short, fast average across the slower average. It gave me opportunities to join this market and get out of it. Okay. So, and it became very simple. And then I started with this thing, and I'm going to tell you guys, I've created rules. I've created pieces of this thing because I've been using this thing now for 3.5 years. And I know if you follow my rules and you use the tool, it will move your account forward. And that's what being a successful trader is here. And I'll tell you guys, everybody thinks being successful is going and having a 10% day or a 20% month or any of those things. It's about what you can do long term. Because until you can have consistent gains 2 to 3 to 5% a month for a year, you don't even trust yourself to put more money into a trading account. Right? So what we do is we teach you how to let your account move forward. Even if it's 1%, even if it's 5, maybe it's 10, whatever that is, we want to continuously keep moving our account forward so we can have the confidence to even put our own money in there. Because once you have the confidence to put your own money in there, then all your extra money goes working for you. That's the skill we want to teach you. Okay. So I'm going to give you, a quick share of the indicator. You know, people trying to jump in here. Blam. Okay. There it is. Okay. We're going to show you guys. We had and here's the deal. I am as transparent as it comes. The indicator, it struggled for the last like 2 hours, and we'll tell you why. Okay. So because we like to follow trend, when the market stops moving or trending, as you can see, where I created this zone, this thing sat in here for 2.5 hours. Okay. The strategies don't do well in consolidation, especially when we're trend traders. We're looking for our ability to take trends. So I've created rules and parameters and times we avoid to avoid some of this mess. See what happens in this consolidation? Signal, 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 signal. So we want to make sure that we're staying out of some of those consolidation areas. But 238, super important. I want to make sure that's behind us. That's like if we're surfing, we don't want a log in our way when we get on the wave. We want that log behind us, right? So this 238 is something behind us. We don't want to go towards it. Okay. So we had this nice zone. We had this nice zone mapped out. Signal came, broke the zone, a secondary confirmation, ran 50 pips. That's all we need for today. And if we were on this thing this morning before it got to this consolidation, you can also see before open turned into a buy signal, broke this 238, and there was more pips than we knew what to do with on this direction. Okay. So very, very simple. Like if you can see the color red and you can see the color blue and follow rules, this indicator will move your account forward, will take you to a successful place. And I really built it to be as simple as possible. And the reason it needed to be simple as possible was for someone to be able to come in, to be able to follow some simple rules, to be able to follow some colors, and to be able to move their account forward so they could see some success, so they could get excited about it, so they could know, hey, man, and really see the potential in trading. Because that's what happened with me. As soon as I saw the potential that trading could bring, it's all I wanted to do. I got obsessed with it because I knew the returns that could come from trading were going to be more than I could make in any job, in any position, in any of those things, because they had limits. And we talked about this yesterday. If anybody was here yesterday, trading has literally no limit. It has a $7 trillion limit. Do you think you could take a 0.001% or $7 trillion and be okay? Hell yeah. Right? We want to go into a place where we don't need to take it to the max. Like we don't have to go to a job and wait for someone to give us a raise. We don't need to do that. We can take power to our hands. And once I saw the potential of this thing, I was like, I'm going to do this till it's done. I'm going to do this until I'm the one that everybody, we've created the strategy that's changed the trajectory of my family, all those things. And very, very simply, you come in, we teach you the rules and confirmations. You're going to find all those things through the boot camp. You'll find how we do support and resistance levels. You'll find how the EAs work. You'll find out what these little stars mean. These stars were my exits. Anybody who's a scalper, we didn't, you take a position. You're like, when do I get out of this thing? Is it still going to run? Is it not going to run? Is it still going to run? These stars became my exits. I was like, when one of these stars pops, I'm going to protect it with a stop and profit. If it hits it, cool, because this thing eventually is going to give me a reversal, which, as you can see, it's starting to do now. Okay. So it gives you all the tools to make this very simple. Okay. Very easy. Randy's going to show you where to find me in the in the platform so you guys can come and get on the boot camp. One thing, we really, really want to focus on here is the simplicity. I don't want people, and one thing that I've noticed here in my coaching through my years of coaching is that people get distracted by the extra things. And I'll tell you one thing here, if you want to have success in trading, it's not about learning more and more and more. And if anybody here is a reader and wants to listen to things, there's a book called Trading in the Zone. And I'll suggest that to you if you guys are going to come along and trade, because it's going to teach you the difference in trading is not the strategy. And as much as everybody wants to say this strategy, that strategy, this strategy, all strategies can work if they have the right person behind it. It's going to be who the person is that is taking action in that strategy. If they can be disciplined enough to follow the rules, if they can be disciplined enough to follow the signals, if they can do all those things, they'll have success in trading. And this is going to give you the tool to get you started. Okay. And then we got the boot camp to get you rocking and rolling. So I just wanted to shortly share, right, the potential here. You got 50 plus pips. This is your opportunity. This one move here would have given you what a bank could give you in 6 months. Just that one move, depending on lot size and leverage and size of accounts and all those other things, of course. And so the last thing I want to talk about here before I pass it back to Randy, Randy's going to show you a part of the business, is that I want to talk a little bit about belief. And there's a lot of people here who might come into this thing, and we talk about this every once in a while. And I promise that if you believe enough in yourself, you can make this work. And here's how I know. Because if you don't, we got the system, and I'll believe in you enough until you believe in yourself. The one thing I want you guys to know is that we have the system created. If you're looking to trade with an 8-figure trader and understand, how he did it, the path he walked, the things he needs to do, I can't save you from making mistakes, because we're human, and making mistakes is where we learn our best lessons. But I can show you the path. You just have to believe in yourself enough to walk it. And I promise whoever invited you here for a reason. So make sure an opportunity is only as good as the person who says yes to it. And so make sure you take a look, you ask good questions, you reach out to Randy. Randy's going to show you some of the business now. I'm super grateful for my time. As always, Randy, thank you for bringing me and putting me in front of your team and giving me the opportunity to kind of show what I did and show the strategy, because it's helping people all over the world. So let's get more people on it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to add myself to this thing here. Everybody drop, if you received value already, and I'm going to show you how to get way more access to all of our educators, but as well as to Jay Bonham. Listen, he's the most consistent educator that we have on there. He's on every single day, so you can get access to him every single morning and in the afternoon. So if you want to trade with him, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So drop some fires in the chat if you receive value on this call. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to show you guys how to get exact access to Jay, as well as our other educators here. We have something called Jifu University. Jifu stands for Abundant Life. When the company was created, it started off as a travel company. Okay, and I love it because the CEO, listen, he is about growth. Okay, he's about opportunity, and he wants to also help a lot of people achieve an abundant life, hence the name Jifu. They're actually in Japan right now. I got on a call, I think 2 days ago, several hundred folks that are on from Japan, and they have launched the group out there as well too. And like I said, it started with travel, and then we added the financial arm, we added a health arm. So we have 3 verticals in the company, and I'm going to show you them in real time. So here's our university right here. Not only do we do Forex, but we actually have a lot of other universities that are going to help you out. So you can start your own e-commerce platform if you want to open up your own store. We have crypto, so same thing. You can learn how to trade crypto. Like I said, learn how to trade Forex, you'll learn how to trade crypto as well too. We have our Forex Academy, which I'm going to show you where Jay is located. We have our financial university. I'll say more than ever before, okay? Financial literacy is absolutely needed. I realize that most people right here in the United States, they're working a job, but they don't understand how money works. And when you don't understand that, you'll go 30 years of your life not realizing that you haven't been doing the right things. And you get there and you're like, man, I wish I would have done it differently. I don't have any retirement, and now I got to work until the day I die. And I don't want that for you, and no one wants that for anybody. Okay. And then we have our Success University as well too. Just give you some motivation, give you some tools, some strategy, and ways to change your perspective. So let's go ahead and hop into the Forex University. Okay, like I said, you're going to get access to a lot of different educators on here. You know, from Delano, who trades on the US 30 as well too. Manny Quiones, okay, for my brand new folks. Okay, you just heard from JJ. Jay, he's going to get straight to the point, get you money, get you your bag in the academy. But if you're just starting off, maybe you don't know how to use a trading platform, you don't know how to set up your trading platform, you don't know how to even start in Forex, you're going to start with Manny Quiones, his course. Okay, he has a basic beginners boot camp. All right, so you're gonna start with your number 1 all the way through number 5 on here. So you go through the basic, then you can go through intermediate where it'll teach you market structure. Okay, and then you can go through some strategy calls as well too. So plug into Manny, and then he is our director of education, by the way, and we have some amazing things coming. I will tell you that we're only getting better. So what you see is just the beginning. We have some apps that are being created. We also have our own personal company, social media. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to follow each one of these educators, and guess what? You can talk to them directly on a daily basis through our social media platform that we call Jifu Connect. All right. So when you start with us, you're going to get a download. You're going to be able to download an app called Jifu Connect. You can do that right now if you want. The only difference is you won't be able to get an account until you actually become a paid member with us. All right. Now I'll tell you how to become a paid member with us. You have Luke Longmire. Luke Longmire focuses on trading in the gold and all type of other things. You can hop on with him. He comes on today. No, he's on tomorrow actually at 2 p.m. So he's on Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. We have Josh Sanchez. Man, he throws out trades as well too. And I'll tell you, his trades are hitting. So you got Forex Basics, 6 p.m. On Sunday, and he does today at 9 p.m. So you can jump on with Josh Sanchez for those who are getting started with us. We have Kevin Serrano. Listen, this is the market structure, man. He is a sniper in the market as well too. So Kevin Serrano, he comes on at 10 p.m. on Sundays, and he comes on at today. He's going to be on at 7, or he was already on 7 a.m. this morning. He came on. John Dolly is going to focus on the London session. So for those who are trading the London session, maybe you're in the UK, or you just want to be up at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning so you can trade in the Forex market. Remember, Jay talked about learning from Lee Allen. Okay, Lee Allen is here. She used to be a school teacher. Now she is a Forex educator. She is amazing. She runs a strategy called Pivots. She's going to show you how to look at the market as well too, so you can hop on her. She actually comes on early at 6 a.m. That's a combination between the London market and the New York market together. You have Anas also who focuses on the New York market. You have John Loretta who focuses on the Asia, Australia market, which is happening at 8 p.m. He'll be on tonight as well at 8 p.m. So you can see, folks, listen, you can binge in learning about Forex, okay? There's no reason that you can't come to this company and learn about Forex, inundate yourself so that you can get the strategy. And of course, you know, my guy, Jay Bonham, one of our top educators, he comes on every single day. This is the calls that everybody is on, okay? For his sniper sessions where he's going to walk you through step by step how to do a strategy as well as how to pick out some opportunities inside the market. And then we have our Markets Watch team as well too. They'll be on tonight actually at 1 a.m. Like I said, all day long, you guys have some things that you can watch. And then last, you can go through each one of their boot camps here, okay? All right, so those are our educators when it comes to the foreign exchange. Like I said, you can download the app, but you'll have different chat rooms you can enter. You can follow. So between real estate, financial university, Forex University, you can follow the educators that you want to get signals from, or more like be able to talk to, okay? But this is actually an app form. We have news as well inside of the company, and then we have our scanners, okay? We have multiple scanners that all of our educators use. So from our sniper strategy, price hunter, and all of our educators all do something different. So you can learn from their boot camps. They're going to teach you these different strategies that are on here, and you can learn them. We got Smart Scanner, which I believe Manny Quiones runs this one. We have Kill Shot. This is what Jay Bonham was just showing you guys. So you'll go through his boot camp to learn exactly what you need to do to get opportunities inside the market, okay? Very, very powerful. EC11 dealing with the Ichimoku Kinko Cloud, so the opportunity to learn that as well too. And then we have our indices strategy as well too. So we have so many opportunities for you to learn from. And then, of course, ways that you can use what I like to call confluence, because sometimes these strategies can cross one another, giving a major confirmation, okay, for one strategy. If one strategy says a buy and the other strategy says the same thing, wow, that's good confluence that we can use in here, okay? My times currently are in Central Standard. Actually, my times that I have here are in Central Standard Time, but you can change your times here, okay? So Eastern, Pacific. So you can change your times to wherever you are in the world, so you'll always know what's happening. And listen, when you download the app, Jifu Connect, you'll never miss a session, okay? You'll get a push notification to your phone to let you know that that they are trading or they're sending out some type of trade idea. All right, so that is our university. For our travel, we have travel that is also on top of this, folks. We have 3 verticals, okay? Really quick, just, you know, you came here for, I know you came here for the Forex, but I just want you to know, you have your own booking engine. And with this booking engine, you're going to earn points as well as you can send out trials to other people to use your travel portal. You can make money from this. So for example, I just hit somebody up who was a pilot, one of my good friends, and I said, hey, I know you book hotels. Here's a free trial. If you ever go book a hotel, book through my link before you go book through Expedia. I guarantee that we're going to beat Expedia's price. Why? Because we don't put fees or margins on top of our price, right? We do the same places, okay, different prices. We beat Expedia, y'all, and I love it. We beat out Expedia. We beat out Booking.com. We beat out Travel Velocity, any Priceline, all of them. We beat the price, okay? So use your portal. Send out those free trials. Anytime that you get someone to save money, listen closely, you make money, okay? Dollar for dollar. So they're going to give you points every time that someone goes to book through your site. If they save 20 bucks, you make 20 bucks. So our lowest package, you're going to get 50 trials per month that you can give out. That gives you an opportunity to accumulate $1,000 on here based off your portal. So that's included with the foreign exchange education and the Jifu University. And then lastly, we also have physical products as well too, if you wanted to get involved with physical products. And so let me just show this one last thing, share the quick presentation here, just give you guys the pricing. I'll just make sure I got it up here. Yep. Like I said, Jifu has been around now for 5 years, okay? So with the packages, I want to make sure you know this, with each, no matter how you sign up, whether you just sign up for the trading by itself, which you can do our digital package, we're still going to gift you a Jifu certificate, okay? Giving you opportunity to go to any resort that's out there. You get access to over 3,000 resorts. Okay, one of the big things that we push is the Vedanta. This is $11,000 vacation. You get to go for 7 days. We're going to give you the certificate when you become a member with us. You see the $1,000 a night, less than $1,000 what you're going to pay with us. We have products as well too. We'll talk about that. You can see in your back office between antioxidants, your collagen, you know, facial stuff. So that can be added with your membership. And then we already went over all of our education here. So things I want to cover, global market ideas. So for my international folks, if you're international on here, we're actually going to have an auto trade strategy, meaning when educators like Jay Bonham throws out a trade, instead of you having to copy and paste, if you have it connected and you say, yes, you're willing to accept the trade, it's going to automatically enter the trade for you if you're international, okay? I think we have a 4-week ETA for this app to be fully up and operational. They're beta testing it right now. And then for the folks that are in the United States, okay, regulatory-wise, you got to do a couple more steps. Once a trade idea comes out, you look at it, you like it, you understand the risk, you can accept it, it goes to the trade for you, okay? So this is going to be our auto/semi-auto options for our folks that are out there. So that's our trading. And this is the Jifu Connect that we're talking about. It is our social media of our company that you get to talk to. Even our executives are on here. Okay, so you can follow our executives. Okay, you can follow some of the leaders, and we literally can talk through our app here as well as get push notifications to our phone. All right, so getting to the price here, our monthly is $165. All right. Don't let it scare you away. You see, education and starting a business costs. But the great thing about what I've learned about starting business like this, okay, you get to get rid of your overhead. In a real business, you can't get rid of overhead. Okay, the overhead is always there. So if customers disappear, you still got to pay the overhead. So I've always loved these concepts because it's low risk, high return if you're willing to put in the effort and the work. All right. So yes, you're going to learn how to trade, make money. You don't have to do this part at all. You can just become a customer and enjoy the academy, which is perfect. But if you want to get started with us, here's the base part you have to do. If you're international, it's a little bit cheaper. We have an international price. For our international folks, I believe you can sign up for $159 and it's $99 per month. If you're in the United States, Canada, North America, then it's going to be $275, $165 a month. When you refer 4 customers, you waive your fees. Refer 4, pay no more. That's why I call getting rid of the overhead on your account. But remember, you get the 50 free trials. Every month, you can just go give these out to people so they can go book travel. And if you save on average between $20 on each one of those, you can expect a return of about $1,000. Okay. If they save more, you make more. And that's where it goes there. You have access to make bonuses here. We have a payment plan called Klarna. Instead of you going and just pushing through straight with your credit card, you can actually go through Klarna and it'll break each one of these payments up, either 4-month payments, okay, or you can go all the way and pay it off in 24 months, okay? And so 1150 is our middle package. It's going to make you eligible to become a Jifu founder. Because we're launching as a company right now, we're giving the opportunity to 500 affiliates to become actual founders in our company. And what that means is if you meet, the eligibility, so you're eligible just by getting that package, and then you're going to help 10 other folks get started in the grow package, you'll become a founder in the company. And now you're making 2% override on all the customer volume that comes in, whether you're ranked up in this company or not. That's a great investment because of your time that you're really investing in to get this done. I became a founder in my first week. I started with me personally. I started with the 2,600 package. Obviously, I was doing everything. I'm a fitness guy. Yeah, I love to travel. And of course, I trade in Forex and I do real estate and all that as well too. So $2,600 to get started here. Like I said, you can make payments. 3 vacation vouchers. You get the ERC voucher included to go to Vedanta. You can give one out if you want. You get unlimited free trials. You get 5 of everything. And then, of course, access to our university and access to making bonuses. And for the Jifu Founders bonus pool, to become a founder here, you just got to sponsor at least 5 grow customers, which is this grow. And then you become a founder in the company, and then you're eligible for that 2% every quarter. And you're going to get paid that out every 3 months from the time that you become a founder in the company. All right. That check will just come. All right, so here's our compensation plan really quick. For those who want to be a part and help me grow this company, help us grow this company, we're now soft launching here in the United States right now massively, okay? We have major teams across the world right now between Japan, Germany, Belgium. We have teams everywhere. In the United States, we're launching right now. And if you want to be a part of that movement, listen, we have a binary system, just means 2 teams. If you're signing up right now, and I won't go over that, but we have 2 teams. And what I will say is timing and placement is everything, okay? What that means is from the time that you sign up, any customer that enrolls from the time that you sign up, they're on your team. And our comp plan pays directly, okay? It's not a up to comp plan. Once you reach certain numbers, you can start off when you have 7 customers left and right, you're making $700 a month in our company, and that goes all the way up to $500,000 a month in our company. I know it sounds crazy. For my goals, for my folks that say, listen, I just want to make a couple $1,000s or $5,000 a month. Listen, we do this as a team. We can help you grow. So if you want to know more about that, get back to the person who got you on this call, and they'll let you know more about that. But if you want to just get started trading with us, what I want you to do is get back to the person who got you on, and they're going to show you. Let me go back here. They're going to show you their website. And on that website, you're going to click on. Okay, you click on several things. You click on become an affiliate. Okay, that's going to give you start with the 275 pack, or you can scroll all the way down, and they're going to give you their personal site. Start as a live customer. This, you won't have the affiliate on top of it. Start as a live customer is going to be $250 to start. I believe that gives you the digital plan. Make sure you choose the digital plan so that you can get access to the university. Okay, if that doesn't work, then go back up and become an affiliate. Okay. And then you'll go from there. And I want to personally welcome you to the team, folks. Once you get started with us, you'll be added to our WhatsApp group, and we share that with you as well too. Okay, in our WhatsApp group, we do everything together. We even have private calls together. So going here, our legacy group. So we have our health and fitness group where we motivate each other every single morning. We have check-in, wake up. Okay, we're all showing what we eat, our foods, all that good stuff. So we're a team, we're staying healthy. Wealth, we're sharing what we're doing inside the wealth market, whether it's through real estate, whether it's Forex. Okay, we have our general legacy chat here, and then social engagement for those on social media as well too. So for those who make the decision, I want to personally welcome you to the team right now. If you've already made that decision, and get back to the person that invited you on the call. I'm going to play you out some music here, and you guys have a phenomenal day. Let's go. Tonight, we have one more call, actually. One of my personal mentors, we have Calvin Becerra. If you're not familiar with Calvin Becerra, he is a presidential diamond in our company. He makes about $275,000 a month, y'all. Listen, he is killing the game in this company. He's going to be doing the live plan tonight. If you want to plug in, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So come on that call. Come listen to one of the professionals. He's been in the industry for well over 15 years. He's been one of the top 50 networkers, okay, over the past 15 years, making millions inside this industry. And I'll tell you, I've always learned, if you want to learn from someone, or you want to get to a place, you got to follow their lead. You got to follow what they're doing. I only buy opinions from people that I want to live their lifestyle. And this is one of the guys that I would love to live his lifestyle. Okay. So he's one of my mentors. He'll be on tonight. So definitely get on that call. We'll be putting information out here shortly, and you guys have a good one. Let's